Hey guys, so I had a request from one of you to talk about CNA to CNA reports and how it goes, my tips and all that, I guess. So I'm just going to talk about it and hopefully give you guys some tips. I'll talk about what I provide during my CNA to CNA end of shift report, and kind of what I like to get from the other person, the person that I'm relieving, or the person that is relieving me, what I like to let them know. So I'm just gonna get right into it. So basically what report is when you are going either walking rounds or just talking or sitting and talking with the person who either you are relieving or is relieving you, and kind of letting them know like a rundown of what happened and a rundown of their patients for their shift. First of all, don't leave before you give report. And if you are a new CNA or a new hire, don't let people leave without giving you a report. I've had so many people like sneak off on me without giving me a report, and then like the nurse will ask me a question about a patient who I have no experience with, and I'll be like, I don't know, nobody gave me a report. And that's not good. So basically what I do is when I get to work, I will go and find whoever I'm relieving, and I will sit there and let them know that I'm there, first of all. And depending on the CNA, I will do walking rounds. So basically, if I'm gonna do walking rounds with somebody, we're gonna go room to room, and we're gonna check and see if everybody is dry, if everybody is clean, if there's garbage in the room. Although garbage I don't really worry about. Some of the other CNAs that I've worked with, they worry about whether there's garbage in the room and all that. For me, as long as my person is clean and dry, that's what matters to me. I don't care if there's garbage still in the room. I'll take it out myself. It's not a big deal. So I will go room to room. I will check and make sure that everybody is breathing, everybody's alive, everybody is clean and dry, and nobody's wet. Because if somebody is wet, then I will make that CNA change the person with me. I will not sit here and come in, just get to work and have to change somebody, because it's wrong. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't have to do that. I mean, obviously, if it's something where the person had just changed them, then it happens. But if somebody is like soaked through a brief, then that's ridiculous. So basically, what I will do is, as we're going room to room, or as we're sitting down and talking, I will let them know, what all is going on with patients, if anybody went to the hospital, if we got any new admissions, if anybody is going out for an appointment, or is out for an appointment, or is out on pass with their family, or something like that. That's more long-term care setting. I will also let them know, like, if anybody has any tests or anything scheduled, if they need like a UA, a urinalysis, or if they need like what word am I trying to think of? Like a fecal culture. So if you need to, get urine or get feces from somebody, then that's something that you would need to know. So I will let them know that. I let them know, for the residents that they're familiar with, even if they say that they don't want report, I will still let them know like a brief rundown of what happened, even if it's just to say, oh, she had a good night, she was herself, nothing's changed. I will at least let them know that, because it's not right to just not give report and leave the person just wondering, what's going on. If there is somebody who is new, I will let them know, hey, there's a new person. This is what they need. And usually if it's a new person, I will let them know if they're like a limited assist or a max assist, or if they're independent, are they on oxygen? Are they on a trach? all kinds of different things. I will also let somebody know if someone is NPO for either surgery or, you know, if they have a trach. A lot of them are NPO as well. I will let them know if they're NPO because obviously that matters. If anybody is on a fluid restriction or anything like that, I let people know that as well. It's basically just, you know, giving people a report is something that's very important. And, you know, it lets them know the things that they need to know about their patients or their residents. And like I said, if you leave before letting the person who is relieving you know what's going on, they can just be in a shitstorm of not understanding what's going on, especially if it's a crazy night moving into a crazy morning and you just want to get out of there because you want to go home and you're done and you've had enough. It's not fair. Still stay and give report. I've actually worked at facilities before where you will get written up if you leave without giving a report. Some facilities actually have you fill out a paper with different things checked off, like, are the rooms clean? Is the person dry? Is the trash out? You know, and then they make you accept or not accept that assignment of people based on the answers that you gave. And if they don't accept it, then you have to wait and see if they're going to call somebody else in or what's going to happen, because you can't just leave your patients there with nobody to take care of them, because that is considered patient abandonment. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, report is kind of one of those things that just varies based on your style of how you like to give report and the information that you need to know or you want to know. Like, I always want to know if somebody's different than they usually are, like if they're having increased behaviors or they have like a UTI or something. If they're like declining, I want to know that. Of course, I want to know if somebody's in the hospital or if there's a new admission. I want to know like the basics about them. And when I say the basics of a person, I mean like, are they independent? Do they need assistance? If so, what level of assistance? Are they continent? Do they have a Foley? Do they have a wound vac? Do they have the little drainage tubes? You know, it's all stuff that you need to know. But you know, I just need to know these things. So those are like the main things that I make sure that I find out. I mean, if somebody leaves without giving a report, obviously let the nurse know, but you can also get a report from the nurse. You can get information about your patients from your nurse as well. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I hope that answered your question. If you need more clarification on report, please let me know and I will make a video to give you guys some more information about it. I will try to get more specific if you would like more clarification. So with that being said, that's all I have for right now. I hope you guys are having a great day and I will see you guys again soon.